Okay, this is the second video. Uh, this is too long, the first one. Okay, and okay, we'll say we're going to implement this interface, entity type configuration country. We implement the interface, create this interface, and over here, what we have to do over here, we can create everything about it, the properties, what we need to create it in the database, right? Okay. For example, where are we putting here? If we see, we can create country, right? Uh, sorry, entity, country, and say key, okay? And I'm putting over here with this literal. And I can go over here and I can say builder dot husky or husky, yeah, of what? Of country ID. Who gonna be husky? Country ID. That's it. Easy. Okay, letter. Here we can say we wanna do the name going to be just don't allow duplicate, right? Don't allow duplicate. And we're going to go here and we say builder that has index, okay, and that has index, oh sorry, has index ready, but that index going to work over what? Over name. That's it. You know, perfect, right? That's it. Okay. Well, we create the entity. Is the table. Okay, we're going to erase over here. and and now, for example, with this, we need that this field all the time, or almost all the time, the field strings, we need to start it with 50 of max length. Well, we can do that. We can do this. We can create something like this. Let me show you. Copy and paste to the last time. Okay, if I do this, if I put in this, he's going to create this field, but exactly this field for a max length with 50. Okay, but what's going on if I need almost of the almost of mere part of that field start always in 50? Well, in that case, we can erase over here and I go to the data context, and here we can create something to say configuration builder that properties of what? Of strings, right? Dot sorry dot have max length 50. Okay, 50. Ready. This what help? What is the help? What it can give this length? Well, if I forget for something, I forget putting here in the country in this name, starting have a max length of 50 for default. For default, he going to print all the strings starting with a max length 50. And that's it. So it's so easy, and in just one place you can handle all of them. Okay, ready. Okay, let's go to Shake if we can go to create the database. Okay, we have in setting development, we have our provider of connection string. We have, we are already here to start up. Oh, here in the startup. We don't have here our injection of the database started. Let me see, is here. Okay, ready. This is the line where we need. Yeah, it says services at DB context, the data context. Who is data context? Data context is this one. Okay, we need to put exactly the same name. We can confuse with that because it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Okay, start up. Okay, and say data context ready. Okay, going to say use SQL Server configuration. This configuration, what I mean, where it's he's going to the app setting or to the app setting JSON or app setting development JSON, and he's going to looking for something that called default connection, and then bring from there uh, that string. For example, default connection. Where is default connection? This is default connection. He found this one and bring this line. Okay. Mm, well, I think we have everything. Okay, we're going to package management, and we package management. We say add migration initial DB. Why initial DB? Because it's the first time we're going to create the first migration, um, but you can call give the name wherever do you want. No, in this case, initial DB. All the time, try to give a name where I can give you a reference or a clear idea about it. Uh, what are you doing in that migration? And in the future, if you can remove that migration, you just say remove, call the name of that migration, and he do it. That's it. Okay, let's go enter. Let's go to C. Okay, look. You see this problem? Oh yeah, this problem was a big problem for me. Okay, look at this. I take this error and copy. I go to Google and put it in search and started searching for this how to resolve this problem. Oh my God, that's so. I implement. I create some people say, hey, create a setter over here, and with that you can fix the problem. Do it, change the connection, shake it if you don't have all the characters in here in the lines. My God, and in the start, I say, hey, look at this. It's like something is equal, but doesn't. We have DB context. Okay, we're going to erase over here, and I take, say, A. Let's go to generate the constructor, but with option. And let's go to try again. Add migration initial DB. And that's it. All the problem, and I spent one whole day trying to fix that problem. and it was so really easy to fix it. Oh my god, I was a headache. But well, okay. What is this migration? In this migration, he take all the information about it, the table, and how going to create that table in the database. You know, you say over here, say, hey, you're going to create a new table, and that new table have the next fields, country, ID, and this country ID is have is identity. That what I mean identity. That I mean is a foreign key. Yeah, it's a foreign key. It's a my principal key. It's my principal key. And that principal key, I'm going to tell. He's going to tell them to the database. Hey, he's going to create from one and going to implement by one plus one. For example, the first records one, the second two, the third three, the fourth four. Um, that's it. Okay. And the name fields, you're going to create a string and varchar 50, max length 50, and label false. You don't allow you, they are false. And either over here, no labeled, false. Okay, and that's it. Okay, until here, everything is here in Visual. We don't have nothing yet in the database. Let's go to refresh over here. We're refreshing, nothing. Look, we don't have any OnVou. For that, we're going to put update database, enter, and it's done. Okay, if you're gonna do refresh, pow. Sorry. Okay, we have over here above tables on tables where we have country and what we wanted to see the design and here are everything. You know, country is my principal key. Is where is he? Where is he? Okay, oh here. Identity specification is index. You see, it's an index increment one, and identity set one. It's starting in one and incremented one by one. Okay, that's it. Perfect. We almost ready. Yeah. I know. Uh, well, I'm not sure, but let's go to do something easy. Where is that? We have a controller. We have the views, right? Here, if you let's go to play to run the application. Let's go to see if everything is running okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. But until here, we don't have we don't have anything about the country. We don't have tables. Sorry, we don't have views. We don't have the controller to handle that that method. We don't have nothing. Okay, an easy way, all the time. I don't care if you're going to have a master of master controller where you need to handle one two entities, or if do you need I don't know, or you can put in everything. I don't know, personalizes the view. I like all in the almost part going to controller, add controller, add a controller with view using entity framework. Say and yeah, say add, and now I'm going to say look, it's a country using data context like and say add. We wait. What is doing Visual Basic in this point? He's going to create by himself. All we need to create, edit, erase, and see the details of that entity, right? Maybe you can say, yeah, but I wanted to create everything from zero. Yeah, you can create everything from zero. Or if you don't want, you don't gonna use the erase button, it's okay. You can go to your countries and say, can select delete, and you say, hey, erase, delete that. That's it. And you delete wherever do you going to use, and just learn the views and the controller, the method of the views where you're going to use. That's it. Easy. Well, I think that. Well, in this case, we have the controller over here. We have the basically method index, the index, the create, and we have create the get and the post. Remember, in web we have two ways. When you call the function, you call the method create. Create have one get where to draw to the user all the fields. When the user going to fill each field, and the post is when the uh, the user save and send them the form, and he take the controller in the post take that all that view with all the fields filled, and he took take all the information and just going to save that information. Well, in this part we have how to create a new data, all right, of country. But in share, let's go to layout, and in layout, let's go to create this one because we need something to can access to that resource. Okay, SCP area, no, SPA controller is ASP controller is a countries, and the SPA action, we're going to say go to the index, and we say here country. We want to save and run. Let's go to see if everything is working. Poof. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. Look, let's go to country. Ready? This is the index we're going to create. We're going to say USA. I don't know. For example, -2 create, and that's it. Ready? We want to delete. We're going to go to delete. We're going to say delete, and that's it. Let's go to borrame. -1 create one detail, and this is the detail. Well, we are ready. We made we create a startup a class, the class startup. We know about it the difference between the app setting JSON and app setting development JSON. Where put the provider of the connection string. Um, we create entity or first entity. We create the data context and how gonna be more how gonna to can we we have more order to the future. Uh, the problem is not with one entity. The problem is with you have 20, 30, 50 entities, and you can create new entities, for example, view models, and when you need to handle um, entities combination, and that are going to be a big problem. And this way warrant you an easy way to check if everything is okay or if it appears as some problem. It's going to be more easy to find out the problem, because if you run step by step you code, he say, hey, for example, you started here, and when you are here you go down here, and when you are here, stop the code, and here is the problem. Oh, look, this is the problem. You see? Well, thank you. I'm gonna to make more videos about this project, because and now I'm going to create users authorize and how to implement the activation by the account by email. Right? Okay. Bye.